Hello, I'm here to talk about the school day. Here I've made a timetable to show you when break and lunch are and how long the lessons are. As you can see, there are 5 lessons per day. At 8:20 the doors open, so when you can come into the school. 8:30 is registration, where your form tutor will do the register. 8:45 is lesson 1. 9:45 is lesson 2. 10:45 is break. At break you can go to the canteen or you can stay on the Year 7 playground. 11:05 is lesson 3. 12:05 is lesson 4. And after you've done those 2 lessons is lunch. You can also go to the canteen at lunch, but you can bring food from home. 2:10 is lesson 5, and after you've had lesson 5, it's 3:10 and it's home time. Thank you for your time.
Hi Year Sixes, I'm going to be talking about getting lost around the school and the role of prefects in the first 2 weeks. Firstly, there is nothing to worry about. It may be daunting at first, but you'll get used to the school very quickly. For the first 2 weeks, your form group will be assigned a few prefects, older students, that will take you to every lesson. I had 3 prefects when I started. In the mornings, when you arrive at school, after break and after lunch, you'll line up in your form group in front of your prefects on the Year 7 playground. They'll then lead you to your next lessons. If you're worried about getting lost at break and lunch, don't be, as for the first week you are only allowed in the Year 7 playground. This is a good opportunity to meet new people and get used to Fitzwiremark. After the prefects leave you on your own, you may be scared. I was scared, so I went to every lesson with my group of friends and I got used to going around the school by myself very quickly. If you are late to a lesson because you got lost, don't worry, as you will not get told off or get detention in the first few weeks. Also, if you need help getting directed the right way, you can always ask other students or teachers. Finally, you shouldn't be worried about anything, as everyone's in the same boat and everyone is there to help you.
You may think that when you go to secondary school, you're going to get lots of detentions. However, that is not necessarily the case. Most teachers will give you 1 or 2 warnings before they give you a detention, and most things only result in a respect card sign anyway. Things like forgetting your school equipment and wearing your school uniform incorrectly can result in a respect card sign. However, if you get 5 respect card signs, then you will get half-hour detention. The types of detention are half an hour at lunch, an hour after school, or you can get an SLT, which is an hour and a half with a member of the senior leadership team, and that's only for very serious things. You will get detentions without respect card sign for things like answering back to teachers, breaking the school rules, or not handing in homework. However, some teachers may just ask you to bring it in the following morning.
Hello, I'm going to explain to you the uniform that we wear at Fitzwiremark. At Fitzwiremark, we wear a red jumper, a white shirt, black tie, black trousers, black socks and black shoes. If you are doing a subject like food tech, then you'll need a red apron. But if you are doing a subject like science, then they'll provide you with a lab coat and a set of goggles. Now let's move on to PE. At Fitzwiremark there is a lot of PE kit. You'll need a white t-shirt, red shorts, white or red socks, football boots, and if you are doing running then you will want spikes or football boots. If you are playing football or rugby, then you'll need the football/rugby top as seen here. If it is cold outside, you are also allowed to wear a red hoodie. Also, if you do lots of clubs and sports like me, then you'll probably want spare kit to help your parents with the washing. If you forget any piece of clothing, then you'll have your respect card signed, but that is unlikely to happen if you check your bag before you go to school every day.
Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be talking you through the Fitzwymark Girls School uniform. So first off, we have a red V-neck jumper with the school badge, also with a white shirt. With that we have to wear a black tie which has a red stripe going through it. Also for girls we have to wear a black knee-length kilt, black school tights and black shoes. An alternative to the kilt can be plain black tailored trousers, and also an alternative to the tights can be black knee-length socks. In terms of jewellery, you're only allowed to wear studded earrings, and with hair, you're allowed to wear it up or down, and hair accessories have to be either neutral, black or red. I'm now in my girls' school PE kit, and for that you have to wear a white polo shirt, also with the school logo, a red, white and black skirt, white trainer socks and a pair of trainers. Other things that you have to wear for PE as well are red long socks, which are worn for hockey, football and cross country. Also for gymnastics and athletics you have to wear some red cycling shorts. And also during the winter months when it's cold outside you're allowed to wear a PE hoodie. Also when you're doing PE you're not allowed to have your hair down, you have to have it up. Also you're not allowed to wear any earrings. Other things that you can wear for PE are football boots, which are worn for football and cross country, and also spikes are worn for athletics. Hi there. When I was in year 6, I was worried about how much homework I'd get and whether I'd manage it okay. When you start year 7, you're given a planner to record the type of homework from each class and the date it is due. This helped me keep organised, reminding me what to bring in when. Fitzwymark also uses an app called Sims, where your teachers set homework and messages to remind you and give you further information on homework they have set. Sims also has a feature where you can submit homework online through pictures and files. The teacher can then mark and send you feedback. Even though people in your class might seem scared about secondary school homework, it really isn't that bad. You don't need to do homework every day because each piece takes about 20 minutes, so you could do a few in one day. The deadline for most homework is around 4 days to a week. But for subjects like RE, you'd get a larger deadline of about a term or a half term. When you first start year 7, you don't get much homework, so you have more time to get used to Fitz and settle in. If you're ever unsure about any homework, just ask the teachers. They're always happy to help. Don't worry, and you'll hear all this information and more from your teachers and form tutors time and time again when you join Fitzwymark. Have a great day and stay safe.
At the start of the year when I joined year 7, one of my biggest worries was how strict the teachers were going to be. In my experience, I can confidently tell you that there is nothing to worry about. The teachers are lovely and they are always happy if they are strict. However, sometimes they can get strict, for example, about uniform and getting to class on time. The main rules about the uniform is no tucked in jumpers, no skirts rolled, always wear a tie and no makeup and so on. And a good idea to keep in mind is to keep the teachers happy by getting to class on time and handing your homework any time. I can assure you all the teachers are lovely and you have nothing to worry about.
The older children aren't really that scary because they mostly keep to themselves and you don't really ever interact with them and you don't actually see them too much. And even if you don't like them, there's an area of the school where you can go called the Year 7 playground, where only Year 7s are allowed to go at break time and lunchtime. And for the first 2 weeks, you aren't allowed to go onto the playground with all the older children anyways. So especially when you're first starting, there isn't really any need to worry about them because you only ever really see them when you're going through the corridors from lesson to lesson. And sometimes you might see them on the playground a bit later, but yeah, they mostly keep to themselves and there isn't much need to worry about them.
Hi, my name's Joe. I'm going to be talking to you about tutor groups. Tutor groups are at the beginning of the day and the end of lunch. They last about 15 minutes, and in those 15 minutes you'll be taking part in different activities, such as getting to know your form better, and taking part in quizzes, and talking about topical issues. Your tutor group will be mixed on boys and girls and from people from different schools. I was in and out of catchment school, but now I've made loads of friends in my new form. Your form tutor is a great person to ask if you have any worries or queries. Hope you have a great induction day, and thank you for listening.
Hi, my name's Neve. This time last year, I was thinking about going to Fitzweimark. I was nervous and excited. In my first assembly, I heard about all the sports and clubs, which made me happy. So many new things to try. Football, netball, hockey, basketball, badminton, gymnastics and table tennis. Football was my favourite. They have so many opportunities. Get fitter. You can run twice a week on the roads near the school, or if you want to try learning more, there are lunchtime clubs such as Lego, science, chess, Spanish and French. I hope this encourages you to try new things at Fitz.